Do you know how much time our ancestors had to, just breathe and think and pay attention to the most small things? Because their life was so much slower than our life is now. Like 10 times slower. I don't think many people could even handle a life like that now because of how fast everything is. And how everything is, pushed at us and thrown in our faces and self-gratification, etc. And it's like, there's one sense of the story of our ancestors living short lives because they were always survival of the fittest and looking out for animals to attack them and kill them and other tribes that come and take their land and raid them and all this kind of stuff like that. Not land, but might as well be their women and and everything like that. When they were coming in to survive or finding a new place to live, So, and sometimes camp. So yeah, technically land too. But it wasn't all like that. And not all, indigenous specific land captures were done by way of raids. Some of them were welcomed, Some of them were a mix, when, for instance, for example, my people on my Navajo side, it's the Diné came from the north, from Canada area, up north. Okay. I have a habit of saying Canada, obviously, because I'm living in the States, but I know that if other natives from up north hear me say Canada is cringe, so I don't want to make them feel bad. So I usually say up north. I was honestly taught to say up north from my grandma. My grandma never said Canada. She barely said the word Canada. I don't remember her really saying Canada. She always said up north. So that's what I say. And that's the reason why it is easier for me to say it. But I tend to say Canada so that I could, I guess, speak to a wider audience, and even our own people. We don't understand, that it's just up north. Okay. So anyway, what was I talking about? Okay. So, yeah, we were not only just fending for our lives, we were in danger at any given second. No. Why do y'all think that we have, look at how many medicine ways we have. Not only as individual nations, tribes, but collectively. Let's if we were to literally take every single nation, indigenous nation, in North and South America, okay, hold on. In North America alone, okay, and even more specific, in, the states alone, okay, collectively, put all of our medicine ways together. How on earth would we have developed these, sciences and medicines and practices and rituals? Do you know how long it takes to do some of these ceremonials? Days. And there's whole calendars surrounded by these practices and these ceremonials.